All right. Hey guys, welcome back to howtobuycrypto.com. My name is Marco, and I am again not in the studio. I'm actually in my bedroom at home trying to make this happen. I didn't want to leave you guys without an episode today. I know it is after midnight, so most of you aren't going to see this till the morning, but I thought I would, make an effort for you guys to check out the charts with me and show some stuff. If you hadn't already, go ahead and subscribe. Hey, thank you, Jonathan, for joining us in the group. And hey, guys, we're happy to have you here in the group and chatting, with us and just participating and getting your questions heard. Um, and hopefully I'll remember to answer. Sam asked me a question, and I told him I would address. Hopefully I can tag that on here in a bit. And oh, guys, I'm here at home, so we'll do webcam style, and lower image quality, lower audio quality, but it's just what I have as an option right now. So just bear with me on it, and we'll get through this. But hey, happy holidays, guys! Merry Christmas! The season's here. I was up with my family, putting the Christmas trees up, and took a few pictures. And my wife's recreating a picture of me licking her face. We were doing a funny Christmas picture, and Bella was like, "Daddy, you got to stop licking mommy's face." And so she was recreating that, and Bella's going, "Yuck, don't do that." And just look at these beautiful women, um, and just having some fun with each other. So we're tickling her to get her to, actually give us a good smile. And man, as a dad, you just got to say, it's like got the best kids ever, and it's just habitual. It's gonna happen. Okay, let's get into some charts. Here's the monthly Bitcoin tether on Poloniex, and basically that what's everything we're happening now that it's already into we're into December now. You got this candle. We haven't seen this monthly indicator flip yet, so you don't have to worry about that yet. We don't know where the month's going to go, but this 9 gives us a good indication that you should have pulled profit this month, and we'll go down the line, obviously, and make sure that you guys are well, let me see here. Why isn't there we go. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we're still looking at the same screen. Hey guys, thanks. I see I got a couple of viewers here. I can't, contribute if you guys send any questions until afterward. I can try and get to them. But here you go. You got a monthly one that hasn't flipped the indicator. So we'll get on and see, what's going to happen into the month. I do anticipate more pullback. Again, you have a weekly 9. And I was telling you guys, to be ready for it. We're looking at potential, 1 to 4 week pullback, and even, because it's monthly, we got a 9. We could be looking at 1 to 4 month pullback. But you didn't get it here. The last, couple of 9s here, 9 here, 9 here, and upwards. You did get. You see a couple of red candles, red candle here, but you still saw upward momentum. So Bitcoin has been incredibly running, incredible bull cycle that just does not seem to exhaust. We do get pullback, but then onward and upward. So I am anticipating, because we are on not just the monthly 9, but now on the weekly 9, and we almost made it to the daily 9. But I was telling you guys here on the 5, you would have seen, if you were watching the 4-hour charts, you did get a completion of the 9, and then 1 to 4 pullback, and it flipped the indicator again, broke down. We're again in the green indicators. This is just the 4-hour, so we'll see where that takes us. But again, the lower time range that you go, this being the 4-hour, the weaker of a signal that it's giving you. But when they line up like these did between the monthly, the weekly, you didn't quite get the daily yet, but the 4-hour, you had a strong sell signal right here that was telling you to pull profit. You had a 13 here as a setup to tell you, hey, go ahead and pull profit. So hopefully you did. And again, I am looking for potentially a couple of weeks of downside based on the weekly 9, 1 to 4 week pullback, and based on the monthly chart, there's a possibility of 1 to 4 month pullback. Now, I do believe that we are going to see rallies. So who knows? But Bitcoin's been bullish so far. We're just going to have to see together where we are going. I told you all that on the uh, where were we at? On the 5 count is, well, let's see, on the 4 hour, here's where I was pulling profit, because it was getting late. It was like 1 a.m. when I was pulling profit, and I wasn't going to wait to watch this cycle go, because we didn't make it excuse me, to the 9 yet, and I saw a pullback starting to happen, and this is a strong sell for me, a 13, on the way up. So anyhow, again, my majority position is out of Bitcoin, and that's what I recommend for people right now. I know I've had a few people hitting me up today saying, hey, what are you calling as the bottom? When should I be buying back in? And let me go ahead and tie in right now. Sam was asking me, on an ongoing basis, how much should I be investing? And here's the number one rule, guys. Diversification and investing. Well, that's like after you start saving. You need to live below your means, number one. Number two, have money set aside for savings. And of that money, have a portion of that savings to invest, right? And I don't recommend all your investments go into Bitcoin. I don't recommend all your investments go into any single commodity or stock, or you should diversify. Gold, silver, real estate, assets, different ways. If you guys like stocks, if you guys like bonds and CDs, multiple ways that you can save money and use as investment vehicles, and as well, so then you have a portion of your savings and investments into Bitcoin. Now, for me, what I was doing was $1,000 a month. If you can swing it, that's a great place to start. Eventually, after about $6,500 that I'd put in, my money, I just didn't need to invest anymore. I had enough to play around with. And now that's not to say that I'm not going to keep putting money in, as we get to go down the road. But at the moment, my money's making money for me. So it's not requiring that investment, but that did very good for me, and the truth is, I've already pulled out about 5,500 of the 6,500, and probably even closer to that 6,500 actually, with smaller purchases that I've also done using my Shift debit card, and using, I bought some gold and silver with crypto profits, and so a number of things. So anyhow, it just depends on how you look at it. But if if that's too much to look into, I do recommend as well. If you can do 20 bucks a week, that's great. Buy 20 bucks worth of Bitcoin. Awesome. Omar Bam was saying that he's been doing that for a long time, just buying 20 bucks a week. He's got an auto buy set up through his account, and so it just automatically debits it out. He doesn't even see it happen. And that's been a good investment, for a couple years now for him. And so anyhow, whatever you can do, start somewhere, and don't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't recommend doing that. I'm not doing that. And so, consider that. I will be paying my RV. You guys have seen my RV. I will be paying with that for my crypto gains. And so, different ways to hedge, against the market. And right now, the majority of my trades are not into well, when I say not into cryptos, they're not active crypto, right? I have got a good amount in Tether, and some in cash, and so I'm sidelining the market right now because I don't like the action that we're getting here in. Oh, okay. So let me just going back just for a moment. $20 a week is awesome. If you can swing it, put $20 a week in the top 10. Oh, excuse me. Put $20 in the top 10 crypto. So that's $200 a month. If you 1,000 is too much. 20 bucks a week's not good enough. You're looking at 80 to $100 a month. Go for $200 a month. Go $20 on my favorites: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum in that order, Monero, Dash, Zcash, Steam. I like Zen. I'm investing in Zen. And let me think. Some Ethereum Classic I've got in. And you know what? Why don't we go to the crypto coin market cap, and we can look at it together, and I'll show you a couple of things that I'm looking at. And coinmarketcap.com. So Bitcoin I mentioned, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic. I like Neo too. Monero, Neo. I've got well, actually, right now, no, I don't think I'm holding Neo. But again, I'm telling you guys, I'm sidelining the market right now. But between Dash, Monero, Zcash, to fill out my top 10, OMG and Neo are, I think, great investments. There's Zcash, and there's Steam for you. So it depends on what you want to do, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Where are we going at? 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's 9, 10, and I also do Steam. So depending on what I don't know if I clicked on Steam yet, or is things further down. There you go, Steam. So that's 11 right there. And those are coins that I wouldn't mind putting in, every month. And if you don't want to do all that diversification, split that, $200 between Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. It's the easiest ones you can do. They're on Coinbase. You have, no trouble getting into them. But basically, of those ones that I just mentioned, whoa, I don't want an ad. Of those ones I just mentioned, they are all the volatility. A lot of them have reset. So you know what? Let me just go ahead and go to the daily and show you guys what I'm seeing here on a couple of these. And here we go. Let's look at Litecoin on the daily. You see the Litecoin daily didn't complete its cycle either. It was in lockstep with Bitcoin, so it flipped the cycle here a couple times now, the indicator. Ethereum versus the dollar. Again, here, didn't complete the cycle, and we're on a downtrend, 4-day pullback so far. Monero, again, here you go. You got a 9 over here on the 25th, but you broke the cycle again of the upward trend. You had a 1-day pullback, and this is on the daily. Let's look at Dash. Dash is on a strong cycle. I don't know that it's going to break the trend if it hasn't already on the daily. So we could have a potential 3 more days of upside on Dash. And guys, all of these, let me get back to Litecoin and show you on the monthly. Well, let's go weekly. Look, you hadn't broken this trend. There's three possible not 6 more weeks of upside. Ethereum on the weekly, there you go, 1, 2, 3, hadn't broken the trend on the weekly cycle. Monero, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see this? They're all showing very strong overall, but on the daily, I do expect more pullback. And with Bitcoin, because I am anticipating on the weekly, because we're at a 9, I'm anticipating by the weekend seeing a possible pullback for a couple of weeks. And obviously, we see it already in the daily. 1 to 4 day pullback possibly, but we don't know that. So you keep watching the charts. I anticipate more downside, but you never know. Like I said, the bull cycle on the weekly and the monthly have just been so strong that you just kind of push through some of these indicators and restart the cycle and restart the count. So be watching. I'll be telling you what I'm thinking, and trying to keep up with the questions that you have, and commenting on what you guys are putting out there, and trying to keep up with you. So again, my majority positions are out of the market, and I'm sidelining. I'm waiting to see if I had any money on anything. Dash right now is still performing well. I was using Dash is one of my favorites, to pull profit on, and flip. So that would be what it's performing well. So keep watching that. But anyhow, guys, if you have any questions or comments, you can email me at marco@howtobuycrypto.com. I'll get back faster to you if you send me messages on YouTube or on Facebook. So anyhow, any way you guys want to reach me, I'm happy to talk to you. I'm signing out. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.